Well, good morning, sweet souls. I want everyone to send someone who's been in the wings listening to our streams regularly. Angela Willow Ma. How's that? Send all your love to her because I know her love is coming into us. She sends little notes every now and then how much she gets out of this. And souls attract each other. Because the frequency, if it's lined up with each other, which means that souls have known and have been in this turmoil of physical life for many incarnations, and they know each other. They know each other through and through as a soul primarily, and that's what I feel about all of you. And I think Angela is exactly that way too, and we appreciate that a few good men and few good women can change the world. So we have I always have a high class problem as I come online in the morning because I spend a lot of time preparing, and I just get so enthused by the quotes I come up with that I find that actually come to me from where, and and I don't know where to start. I don't know what to say to you all, and I do say a lot, but there's a divine reason for that. Is because if you ever go back and listen to these and just do another meditation, pause it so you can meditate as long as you want to on the things that hit your heart the most. Um, yeah, you'll really have a good meditation. So anyway. Let's close our eyes, my dears, and find that sweet spot. Find that sweet spot in you. You wouldn't be on this line if you didn't have a sweet spot, meaning that you have a place in your heart that is unbelievable. And I have a quote that came in this morning by Swami Nityananda, and he said, the heart is the hub of all sacred places. Your heart, my dears, is the hub of all sacred places. Go there and roam. Go there and roam. So let's just combine our hearts so that nobody's left out of our love, as Yogananda says. Leave no one out of your love. Let's go and roam in our combined hearts, right? And let's discover the one supreme, well, just the one. Let's just discover the one together. There's just one. And let's just merge in that love together this morning. Because I actually have something that is a conundrum in our world today, probably a still conundrum in you and me as well. But let's just go inside right now and roam in our united heart love, including all beings on the planet, including everyone, everything. And then we'll address something that needs to be addressed. So let's get this day 4 of the 9-9 portal. Let's just hear about the energies and then we'll address something together. This is Freedom Friday. And this is what the divine is the divine's inspiration for us today. I remind you, you are not bound by the past. You are not chained to old versions of yourself. You are not limited. You are not limited by the opinions or expectations of others. This is what we're going to address today because it's so easy to get caught up in the opinions of others. In fact, a sage, a great sage once said, discover yourself or otherwise you have to depend on other people's opinions who don't even know themselves. True freedom is remembering your soul was never broken, never trapped, never small. It is remembering that no external cage can contain the vastness of your being. Oh, my dears, it's such a powerful energy with us this morning. In one heart, one mind, one love, one soul. That if we're going to be caged, let's be unlimited caged, meaning the cage is infinite. So choose today as a declaration, I am free to release. I am free to rise. I am free to live in alignment with who I really am. And the universe whispers to us, your freedom is your birthright. Step into it now. So in our collective oneness, in our one love, one heart, one mind, one soul, unity consciousness, let's take on this challenge. The one that's happening in the outer part of life, which is this dream drama delusion. We're in duality at that. The chaos, though, my dears, is only the unraveling. The chaos you might see around hear about, feel, your nervous system gets out of whack, no matter what you try to do to compensate for the chaos all around us in this outer 3D HD heavy delusion world. It's just an unraveling of an old code, a code of division, right? And that is only the echo the system screams as it's collapsing. The old system is collapsing, You can collapse the old you. Let it go back to the beautiful light of you. Once you collapse it, you have that extra energy. But that's what's happening to our world. No one is inherently bad, my dears. No one is inherently bad. Only programmed, like you and me. We keep the same thoughts going on almost every day, repeated, old mindsets, repeated. So who isn't programmed? But listen, you and I, Sarah, Marty, Lynn, Lori, Lisa, Cami, Ashley, Angela, guess what? We are here with great purpose. We are here with great purpose, my dears. That's what I feel right now, tremendously. We are here with great purpose. We are tired because the cycle is ending. We are tired because this old cycle, the division, it's tiring, right? It saps energy. So we are here with great purpose. We are tired because the cycle is ending. Hallelujah. Humanity is deciding to free themselves. So listen, let your inner power rise to match the noise. Your heart knows what to do. Let your inner power rise to meet the noise of this outer world. Your heart knows what to do. You are hardwired for these times, my dears. Hardwired. You know this. Each one of you, you know this. You're hardwired for these times, regardless of your limitations, regardless of your habits, regardless of sometimes negative thinking and fear and worry and all that. Regardless, that doesn't mean anything anymore. What means everything is who you really are. And now we've found each other again in this lifetime. But here's something that you might not have considered. Not being able to allow people to feel and think what they want. Sometimes we interject a little too fast when someone's talking, right? I know I do. I get so excited and want to add something. But it's not the way to go in the new earth. Not being able to allow people to feel and think what they want is the first sign of low emotional intelligence. Now, here's where it gets real. If your nervous system cannot have opposing dialogue without freaking out, it's a large indicator that your ego is struggling with cognitive dissonance somewhere. Or let's say our ego is struggling with cognitive dissonance disorder, which it has been for so many lifetimes, That's the one that's been in charge until now. It's natural to think for yourself. It's powerful to think for yourself. Why do you think being alone is so powerful? because it gives you a chance to be away from the distractions. Yogananda said in a poem once, one by one, I shut the door to my senses, lest the fragrance of the rose or the song of the nightingale distract my love from thee. One by one, we shut the door to this outer world and unite together as a tribe, only knowing and feeling and experiencing and living this oneness that we all are sharing right now in the light, in the love, in our true selves. We have found each other again for this great purpose that is so important on this planet right now. It's powerful to think for yourself, my dears. Humanity will only stop attacking the throat chakra. Interesting. Humanity will only stop attacking the throat chakra of others. Oh, God. Humanity will only stop. Hey, we've been those kinds of attackers. Humanity will only stop attacking the throat chakra of others if we stop making it cool to be offended by other people's thoughts. Wow, someone's pretty hip who wrote this, huh? Humanity will only stop attacking the throat chakra of others if we stop making it cool to be offended. I guess some people think it's cool to snap back at people if they're offended by other people's thoughts. Snap back. Say something that's even more of a dagger back to them. So let's just feel the love in place of those daggers and those knee-jerk reactions and those that still trying to defend ourselves or convince someone. One who believes in himself and herself is another quote I got this morning. One who believes in herself has no need to convince others. One who believes in herself has no need to convince others. And Lao Tzu said that. So listening doesn't mean you are agreeing, my dears. It's taking in data. Let's look at it this way. This is a suggestion, just a suggestion for this, knee-jerk reaction, daggers at the throat chakra, responses that we can send through. But now just think of it as data coming in. Take in data without attachments. That's growth. That's growth. And humanity is currently deciding collectively on a new way of living in harmony. Let's link our hands together in a circle and feel that harmony, because at least we are a few that are in the harmony. It may not feel like it right now. There is always chaos before the breakthrough. We will not continue to be divided, my friends. People aren't inherently bad, remember. They were just programmed. People aren't inherently bad, and our beliefs in any part of the world will not continue to get us killed. People aren't inherently bad, and our beliefs in any part of the world will not continue to get us killed. The divide has touched everyone, regardless of political affiliation or non existent affiliation. We are seeing it and changing. It starts with us in each one of our hearts. Remember, the heart is the hub of all sacred places. Go there and roam. That's what we do. We roam together in the ecstasy of our love. So the divide has touched everyone, and regardless of political affiliation or non existent affiliation, we are seeing it and changing. It starts with us in each one of our hearts. Pray, meditate, get and stay close to the divine. These are going to be some intense energies. The system must collapse. You've heard it before. And in closing, my dears, well, actually, we have some time to meditate after I share this. I just needed to get this out today. That if you believe in yourself, if you believe in yourself, you will have no need to convince others. And as Rumi says, everything in the universe is within you. What we do today is what matters the most. No, he said, everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. Ask all from yourself. So, in finishing this reading, which I think is a very important, timely reading, yet the system isn't just the government, it's the system of the deep programming that's keeping us all against each other. But this 999 portal, we're in the completion cycle. That whole system is collapsing. We're all tired, but humanity will be set free. Let's roam, roam with the Om. And we'll find our way home. Let's roam in our beautiful sacred heart spaces. United, my dears, just takes two or more. and we are a force. So let's just listen to these words in closing of Paramahansa Yogananda. So many people don't think. Oh, they think, but they don't think. When Yogananda says think, he's talking about the deep, deep contemplation, introspection coming from your soul. But most people have the consciousness that material life is everything. But this life is only a passing dream. So why should you live trying to please the world? Better to try to please God first. And then you will be better able to please all. And as Ramana Maharshi, great devotee of Yogananda, says, God is always the first person, the I, the ever standing I that stands before you. We are one, my dears. Thank you, everyone. Sarah, Marty, Lynn, Lori, Lisa, Cami, Ashley, and of course, Angela, and anyone else who should get this message today. We are so blessed. One by one, we shut the door to all those limitations, lest the fragrance of the rose or the song of the nightingale distract our love from the one. And so it is, so be it. And that is that. Aho. Well, Lynn Adams, what do you think of them apples? Wow. We had to address this today of what people think about us, right? Their opinions of us, how we react to that. And it's just taking data in, data, divine data, you know? It's just a programming. We're in one major programming. Everyone's programmed in a different way. So it's just data. Take in the data that who they really are when they're saying all this crazy stuff or whatever else they're doing. Or maybe beautiful stuff. It's still just God in drag. Yep, God in drag. So, all right, enjoy your day. Take one thing from this. Maybe, I don't know if do you ever still write things on your hands, but you don't have to do it that way. But one thing, one thing carry with you throughout the day that stays with you and you apply with it. You know, I think I have one more quote for you, by the way. Yeah. Uh, let's see if I can find it. Oh, this is Thich Nhat Hanh. Let's close with this. Thich Nhat Hanh. The simplest act done fully becomes a meditation. Yeah. All right. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. We love, we love, we love, we love. But I like to say we see, we see, we see, we love, we care, and we share. And then keep those arms up and let's do a group hug. Ah, I know, I know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I want to enjoy this day with you. Namaste. Hey, Ashley, yay. Hmm.